Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. We are here today to do a review video of the Loki X3 from Storm Hobby and Helipal. I already did an unboxing video of this frame, so you can check that out on my YouTube channel if you didn't already. And now I'm going to tell you a bit the topics I'm going to talk about in this video, okay? I'm going to tell you where I used to fly this tiny beast, because I like to call it tiny beast. I'm going to show you how you can change your PIDs and all the parameters using your glasses, your screen, and your glasses or your screen and your transmitter without needing any computer or tablet. And I'm going to talk about the batteries I use and the difference between them, and also the props I tested, okay? And at the end of the video I'm going to let you some flight footage, flight videos, so you can check that out, and I will share my thoughts of how it flies, the flying characteristics, how I think it flies compared to a 5-inch frame, and everything, okay? So you can check the amazing stickers that Storm Hobby sent me, and let's start with the review, okay? So first of all, you can notice here I had some drops of hot glue at the end of the frame, okay? That's because I mainly used to fly on a children park, okay? If you watch my videos, I used to fly my bigger frames on the grass with some circuits, okay? I make some circuits with some gates, some flags, and if I crash, that's not too hard because I do it through a gate or with the grass. But at the children park with very hard structures, if you crash, you do it hard. So I decided to put these little drops of hot glue to protect the frame. And I have to tell you that the durability of this frame is amazing. I really crashed this very hard to a solid structures, and it's perfect, okay? Anything was damaged, okay? So I also want to tell you that maybe 1 year ago, a few years ago, there wasn't any bind and fly frames or kits or ready to fly kits of racing quads like this one, okay? Maybe the Vortex from Immersion RC or the Vendetta that comes has already been announced a few months ago, I think. So I think the products of the Storm Hobby are at the same level of those other ones that are the top of the market, okay? So I think it's hard to buy a bind and fly race quadcopter or even a ready to fly racing quadcopter, but you can do it with a Storm, okay? It's a very quality components. So you can see here is the TBS Triumph antenna, the same that you have when you buy a Vendetta, okay? You may know this quad or the Vortex, and it has some of the same features, okay? I will comment those in a moment. The first one is the possibility to change your PIDs or your parameters using only your glasses or a screen and your transmitter. It reminds me you can do that also with the Vortex, but with this one is the same, okay? So I'm going to show how easy it's to do that. Here are my Fat Shack Dominator HD. Okay, so I turn on my transmitter. It's a Tornilli 9XR with the FR Sky module XJT. Okay, so let's turn on, well, let me start recording on my glasses. Okay, so now we can turn on our Loki X3. As you can see here, we have our OSD. Okay, I'm going to put the camera to this black and dark area because it's easier to watch the OSD, I think. Okay, so to enter to the OSD menu, you need to center your sticks and make this move. Okay, so now you are on the menu. Okay, and you can change here your PIDs. Okay, with the right stick you can navigate through the options, okay, and the PIDs. And here where it says page, with the left stick, you can change the different pages. Okay, as you can see in the first page, you can change your PIDs, roll, pitch, yaw. Here you can change your RC rate, your RC export, roll rate, everything. Okay, TPA. Here you have some bolt adjustments and alarms, the quantity of cells you are using. I think it auto detects the cells you have. The RSSI, I'm not using RSSI because I'm using the Tornilli 9XR, but if you are using a Taranis, you will have your RSSI. The amps consume, okay, some settings for the current sensor, the different modes you have, horizon, okay. More settings here, I don't know what are those. Yes, the protocol of the camera is PAL, it says. More settings, some alarms. Here we have the max distance, max altitude, but I think those are for the GPS mode, what we are not using. And here again with the PIDs page. I think those are almost the stock ones, if not the stock ones. I may change in the past a few points, but I don't remember now. So that's the PIDs I'm using, and you can see you can navigate here with, excuse me, so now you can navigate here with your right stick, and to exit you go to exit, and with your left stick turn out, and you are out of your OSD. Okay, so you can see that's so easy and very convenient. Okay, it's where you are flying at the field, you can fast change some settings or PIDs or whatever you want. Okay, so okay, let's turn on. As you can see, when I turn on my radio, it starts 2 beeps. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my fat sharks and my screen. Okay, so let's continue. The next thing I want to tell you about is the different batteries I'm using. Okay, I'm going to show you at the end of the video the flight footage, and you will notice that this is amazingly fast. Okay, but I feel some few difference with these different batteries. Okay, the first battery I started to use is that MRP 850 milliamps for 4S 45C of discharge, and this one is from Storm Hobby, 600 milliamps 65, also 65C, also 4S. Okay, so here I change the connector, okay, to a XT30, okay, because it comes with an XT60, and how it is, it weighs 100 grams, okay, exactly, and this one weighs only 70 grams, under 70 grams, okay, so 30 grams on a quad of this size with 3-inch propellers, it's huge difference. Okay, and you have a lot of power here, even it has only 600 milliamps. Okay, so if you want to go fast and do some crazy stuff, you definitely need to use one of them, because it's so light and it has plenty of power. And if you want to only cruising around and make some relax flying, okay, you can use this. It has still plenty of power and you have plenty of thrust, but well, it feels a bit heavier, okay, on the air. But both of them are awesome. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that I'm using this frame a lot, okay, because it's very fun to fly, and I only have 5 batteries in total, 2 of those and 3 of them, of these ones, okay, 5 in total, and I almost fly this quad more than my 5-inch ones, and I have like, I don't know, 15 or 14 batteries for my 5-inch ones, and I would like to have more of these little batteries. I'm going to buy some batteries, because it's very fun to fly this one. Okay, I'm going to comment you a few changes I will do on this frame. I may change the connector, okay, because just because the XT30 is less common, okay, and you may have all the connectors for your XT60 to your charger and everything, but it comes with an XT30 connector with the banana plugs to charge your batteries. So I left this XT30 and I'm happy with it because it's lighter and it works perfect here, but that's only one thing that maybe someone wants to change. And I think the most important change I will do is with the antenna, okay, because I'm flying this little guy to a very tight space, okay, and sometimes you have here your battery and you fit the gap, but the antenna makes you crash, okay. So wait a minute, okay, So I would like to be able to attach the antenna, okay, on this way, you know, as I do on my bigger quads. Okay, so this tiny connector will be possible to fit here and mount the antenna horizontally. Will be perfect for me. Okay, maybe with some zip ties here around or something, so I will pass all the gaps. Okay, or maybe a smaller antenna, I don't know, but I know that this antenna is very tall and I don't like that. But well, it's that some only in some situation where the gap is very tiny and very small, and you are so you are a bit high and the antenna makes you crash. But I think it's the only change I will do. When I received this kit, okay, I was thinking how good will be those motors, and those are incredibly fast. Okay, they are amazing. You have plenty of thrust, and those do not get hot at all. Okay, and those are perfect, and you have very good quality components inside. Also, one thing I want to comment is one guy on my unboxing video commented that Betafly was a must. Okay, and I didn't know what to think, and after flying this with clean flight, okay, I still have clean flight inside. I didn't need to install Betafly yet because it flies amazingly well. Okay, the stock PIDs, or the PIDs you already seen, are perfect. You have any oscillations, it's perfect. So maybe in the future I will install Betafly to check how it flies and see if there are a lot of difference in the flight performance, but for now it flies perfect for me. Okay. The next thing I want to talk you about are the propellers. Okay, the stock propellers are the HQ 3x3x3, and you have a lot of performance with those propellers, but the problem is the durability. Okay, concretely these propellers break very easy, so I decided to buy some new ones. And I started to fly with those AliExpress ones. I will left the link of those propellers in the description. Okay, those ones are from AliExpress and are great. Okay, those flies very well, but after I test the 3-blade one, okay, are much better. Okay, you have much faster response with the 3-inch blades, so I'm not flying those 4-blade propellers anymore. Okay, and well, I tested those dual props. I have plenty of them, so I take some closed bags, but I have the open one around there. Those dual props didn't work for me. Okay, those are too heavy and too aggressive for this frame, and I had a lot of oscillations. I didn't change the PIDs that I have, but with those PIDs and those motors, this setup, those propellers didn't fit very well. Okay, so I'm not using those anymore. And the propellers that I'm using the most, or the only propellers I use, are those DYS 3x3x3, okay, and those AliExpress ones that are also 3x3x3, okay. I think with those ones you have almost the same performance, maybe a bit faster response and higher thrust with the DYS, but they also are more fragile, okay, a little bit more fragile than the AliExpress ones, okay. So depending on the day, I'm using one or other, but I really love both of them, okay. So now I'm going to left you some flight footage or flight videos, so you can check how fast and how well this tiny beast flies. I want to comment, I want to share my thoughts about it, and I want to tell you that the thing I like the most of this tiny beast, of this Loki X3, is the versatility, okay. So you can fly almost everywhere, and you can this machine will adapt to the place it flies, okay. So you can fly as in this clip I'm going to show you how you can fly this frame with very little tilt on the camera, so just a few grades, maybe 20 or something like that, with no much tilt on the camera, and filled all the gaps, okay. So you can go through every hole you see, and it's very excited, okay. You go very slow, yeah, not too fast, but you can fit every gap, just a precise flying, okay, just a precise flight, okay. So I think I enjoy those flights a lot, and when there are some children at the park, it's funny because you go not very close to them, okay, but you can still, with a bit of care, you can still fly very slowly around the park and enjoy the flight, okay, just relaxing flying. And also you can fly this Loki X3 at the same place, but as in a crazy way, okay, very fast, do some crazy punch outs, and try to fit all the gaps, but at an incredible speed, okay. So when I'm flying very fast, I'm only have done this the last 3 or 4 days. I decided to put a lot of tilt on my camera, and I'm flying very fast, not as fast as it could be, but well, one step more for me at least, and I'm going very fast, but of course it's so difficult to fit the gaps at those speeds, okay. So that's when you crash very hard. So I'm doing slowly, and I'm doing as good as I can, but it's very excited to go very fast with this tiny quad at this park, okay. So as a summary, I want to tell you that the thing I like the most of this frame is the versatility, okay. So you can fly very slowly, as you will do with a bruised quad at the park, or at the garden near your house or something like that, but you can also fly an incredible speed like you will do with a 5-inch one, okay. It's not as fast as a 5-inch setup, okay, but it's almost as fast, okay. It's very fast. I didn't think that a quad like this with this size would be this fast, so it's amazing. And the punch outs that I can have, it's more than the punch outs that you would have with a 5-inch setup with a 3S battery, okay. So it's incredible. For me, it's I don't know, it's my main quad now. It's the quad that I fly the most, even I have only 5 batteries, because I really enjoy flying this one. Maybe it's a thing about all the 3-inch frames, okay, but I don't know. For me, this one is the only 3-inch frame that I have, and it's incredible. I'm very excited every time I go to fly this one, and I love this one. Okay, and when you fly with in a circuit with 5-inch ones, this one is not as fast, okay, but it's very precise and it's very agile. Okay, so you can turn around the flags very fast at the corners. Okay, so you may win some 5-inch quads on a race. If the race is very technical, okay, with a lot of turns, you will have an advantage with one of these. But if the race is very long with a lot of long trays, this is not the way to go, I think, because in a straight line this is not as fast as a 5-inch one. Okay, so that's it for on the end of the video. As I told you, I want you to know that I'm very impressed with the Storm mark, okay, with the Storm products. A few years ago was impossible to buy some racing quads, 5-inch ones or 3-inch ones. It was impossible to buy some bind and fly or ready to fly racing quads that are as good as the ones that you could make. Okay, but now with I know the most famous are the Vortex from Immersion RC and the Vendetta from TBS, but now Storm Hobby is making some amazing products like this Loki X3, the Loki X4 that I didn't test it, but I would love to test someday in the future. Okay, but also the Loki X5, it's amazing. Also the Mesh X5 with 5S batteries is incredible. I'm going to upload some videos of it in the future. So the thing I want to tell you is those things that we have on our minds, that a pre-built quad is not as good as the ones that you could build, is not always true. Okay, so those Storm Hobby products are very good quality with the best components, and I don't know, you really need to check those out and test those products because are amazing, guys. So I really think that it's what the market needed. Okay, as I said, when I start to fly in racing quads, you couldn't buy any of those racing quads with this quality, okay, that Storm Hobby is offering. Okay, so okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the flight footage, the tips that I give you and the things that I told you. If you have any doubt, please comment, and I don't know, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned to see more videos. I will upload some of those flight footage as a video itself, only with the flight footage of this Loki X3 and also of the Mesh X5 in the future. Okay, so subscribe also to follow me on Instagram also, please. I will post I'm posting a lot of pictures and videos of drones, and thank you guys for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye.